to today's Gita class. Let us begin today's class with the prayers. So this time, I want you all to fold your hands like this. Keep your back straight, your spinal cord erect, close your eyes, and to chant along with me, but with your mics on mute. So let us start. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Gurur Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Narayana Samarambha Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmad Acharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Dhyanamoolam Gurur Murtihi Puja Moolam Gurur Padam Mantramulam Gurur Vakyam Moksha Moolam Gurur Kripa. Om Bhur Bhuvaswaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayat. I welcome all of you once again to the Gita class. Now, for an auspicious beginning of this class, let us continue with the Gayatri Japa. I request Vijayji to please help us.
Hari Om Manya, Hari Om Namit, Hari Om all the divine Atma Jyotis. I bow down and welcome all of you to today's Bhagavad Gita Satsang. So our Bhagavad Gita Satsang begins with prayer. Prayer is, we invoke the divine. We request the divine to show us the path. Then we chant and contemplate on the Bhagavad Gita shlokas later, which requires our mind to be calm and peaceful. So in order to do that, we take the help of different practices. And the practice that we have been learning over the last few sessions is Gayatri Dhyana. So Gayatri Dhyana is where we chant Gayatri mantra for 9 times and we sit in silence for a few moments before we begin the next step. So let us begin that now. All of you, please sit straight first. Sit straight. Keep your back erect. Bring your legs together. Keep your hands comfortably on your thighs. Slightly bend your head backwards. Close your eyes. Where you keep kumkum, that part between your two eyebrows is called Agna Chakra. Our body has many energy centers, and Agna Chakra is an important energy center. That is a seat of higher intelligence, intuition. In your Agna Chakra, see the presence of Surya Bhagavan. Offer your respects and gratitude to Surya Bhagavan. Now, with the same feeling of respect and gratitude, let us chant Gayatri Mantra. Let us chant for 9 times. After we're done with the chanting, let us continue to sit in silence. Let us begin now. You can be on mute and chant along with me. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonnah Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonnah Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonnah Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonnah Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonnah Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonnah Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonnah Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonnah Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonnah Prachodayat. Be in your natural silence. Notice how silent and peaceful your mind has become. The silent state of a mind is like a clean whiteboard. Let us write the most meaningful sentences for your life on this board. See yourself as a happy, healthy, peaceful, courageous, energetic, truthful being who's bringing out the best qualities from within and helping the others around to bring out their inner best. See your family members, mother, father, brothers, sisters, grandparents. See your family members happy, healthy, and peaceful. See your friends, relatives, neighbors, teachers, all the known people. See all of them happy, healthy, and peaceful. See all the people in the world, whether you know them or not. See all of them happy, healthy, and peaceful. Now see all the beings, birds, animals, plants, river, mountain, stars, galaxies. See the entire existence happy, healthy, and peaceful. In this divine and wonderful existence, once again, see yourself as a happy, healthy, peaceful, courageous, energetic, truthful being who brings out the best qualities from within and helps the others around to bring out their inner best. Become aware of your breath. Become aware of your body. Become aware of your surroundings. Gently scrub your palms. Give warmth to your eyes. Offer your respects and gratitude to all the divine Atma Jyotis who are present here today. And gently open your eyes. All right. So before we go to the next step, any questions? Or anything anybody wants to say or share? All right. If not, let's go to the story time. Tejas, you want to say something?
Yeah, I wanted to say that my school is going to reopen tomorrow.
Come again, please.
My school is going to reopen tomorrow.
From Wednesday.
Yeah, not from Wednesday, from Tuesday.
Okay. That is tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay. All the best.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Manyaji. Over to you.
I'm sure all of you are excited to listen to today's story. But before we jump into the story, I wanted to ask you, today is a very special day. Who's going to tell me why today is special or what is so special about this day? Ramakrishna, go ahead.
Because today is Ekadashi.
Very good. Excellent, Ramakrishna. You are right. It is Ekadashi. Ekadashi comes usually once in a month, almost every month, and sometimes it also comes twice a month. But today's Ekadashi is very special because it is not just any other Ekadashi, but Vaikunta Ekadashi. It is said that on this day, all the 7 doors or the gate to Vaikunta is open. But first of all, what is Vaikunta? It is the abode of Lord Shri Vishnu, right? So where Vishnu resides, that is Vaikunta. So to enter there are some 7 gates and all of them are open on this day. And that is the reason we say that Ekadashi is very special. We do so many things today. Mainly, we meditate, we go visit temples, we chant Bhagavad Gita, and we fast. And all of this, we chant Hare Krishna mantra, and we always have Krishna in our heart, and we do all of these things. Today, let us listen to a story from the Padma Purana, which tells us the origination, how the Ekadashi or the Vaikunta Ekadashi specifically origins. How exactly did we start celebrating it, and why do we do that? So it so happened that there was a demon, Mura. He was very wicked and evil. So he had only one intention, to destroy the world and to rule over everyone and everything. So he did a very severe penance, meditated, and he tried to please Lord Shiva. So once he was meditating and Lord Shiva appeared in front of him and he asked for a boon. And that's when Lord Shiva gave him a boon of very special powers. Some powers which could be used as weapons in battle, in which not everybody could defeat him. And he would always succeed in the battle in which he would take part in. That was a very nice and special powers that he had received. But just like how it's not what you receive, but how you use it, that's what makes the difference. You give the same knife to a cook, he uses it to cook delicious food and serve it to people, make them happy, feed hungry people. But then you give it to someone who doesn't have good intentions, he'll use it to hurt someone, right? So all of these special powers, though he received it, he started using it for wicked ways and to do bad things in the world, and he showed his evil colors. Now, he did another worse thing. He defeated all the gods and he started torturing them. Unable to bear this torture, they all went with their plea to Lord Shiva. They said, "Oh, Lord Shiva, please rescue us all." And Shiva said, "Now, in this situation, I can't do much to help you, but there is only one person who can help you, and that is Lord Vishnu. You should go to his abode, Vaikunta, and request him to do something about it." So Lord Vishnu agreed, because whenever any devotee prays with a true heart and pleads to him, Vishnu never says no. Lord Vishnu always comes for the rescue of his devotees. And this happened in this situation as well. He started fighting with this demon Mura, and this went on for 1,000 celestial years. This is a long time. This went on and on and on. But Lord Vishnu knew that this battle cannot end Mura's life, and he had to come up with something new, a new kind of a power or a weapon which could destroy Mura. So that's the reason he went to this beautiful cave, which is called Himavati, in the Badrika ashram, and he started resting there. When he was resting there, this wicked demon Mura, he came there and planned to kill Vishnu in his sleep when Lord Vishnu is resting. And that is when a female energy or Shak came out of Lord Vishnu and it defeated this great, or you can say the so powerful demon Mura. And with just one glance, she burnt and turned this demon, this huge demon, into ashes. That was how powerful she was. And once Lord Vishnu woke up from his sleep and he stopped resting and he saw the energy and he came to know whatever happened, he named her, the energy, the female energy, as Ekadashi. That was the name given to the energy. He then granted a boon to this energy. That is when the energy or Ekadashi asked for a very selfless boon. She said that, "Oh Lord Vishnu, please give me such a power that all the devotees who have you in their heart and fast for you on this day, Ekadashi, may they be given way or place into the Vaikunta." This was the boon she asked for. And do gods ever refuse when their devotees ask for anything? He said, "Tatastu." And that is the reason today on Vaikunta Ekadashi, all the 7 doors are open so that we could go into there if at all we fast or we pray with devotion. Now, all of this is okay, but does that mean through this story, do we learn and understand and take away the message that we must fast and we must always keep chanting Krishna's name just so that after we die, we go to heaven or this place called Vaikunta? Not really, but it has a very spiritual and deep meaning which can give us a place in Vaikunta. Even now, we can make our atmosphere Vaikunta, or we can feel that we ourselves are here in Vaikunta at this very second. First of all, let us understand the meaning of the word Vaikunta. You might already know that this second part of this word, that is kunta, it means a deficiency or some kind of a shortage. And Vaikunta means where there is no deficiency, where there is no shortage. What is the deficiency we have now? The deficiencies can be in the form of anger, greed, and so many other bad qualities that we might have. And Vaikunta is where none of these bad qualities are there. All the good qualities are in abundance, and all of them are within us. And Vaikunta is nothing but the residence of Lord Vishnu. Does that mean he lives somewhere out of the world, very far away from us? No, he lives inside us. So we can build a Vaikunta inside us, and he resides in us as the light of the self. So now here I want you to count the doors. 1 and 2, and we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and finally we have Lord Vishnu residing in here. There is also symbolic meaning of these 7 doors. They represent the 7 chakras in our body: the Mooladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, Vishuddha, Agnya, and Sahasrara chakras. So these 7 chakras are nothing but the 7 dwaras that we need to pass through. And that is when we will find Lord Vishnu after all the 7 gates open. All of these 7 gates open, that is where we'll find Vishnu residing in the Sahasrara. That is where we find that peace or bliss. That is where he resides. Also, our body has some layers or some parts, and they are 5 in number. So they're called 5 koshas: Anamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnanamaya, and Anandamaya. And the kosha which is inside all, which is the source, that is called Anandamaya, or the bliss body. And what is bliss? It's Lord Vishnu himself. So that is where we find Vishnu. But your question would be, how do we go into all these layers? Can we do so by taking some kind of a tool which digs into the mud? Similarly, is there some kind of tool which digs into all of these, and then we'll find treasure like Vishnu? Yeah, can we do that? Not really. But then there is something which is more simple and easy to use than all of these tools. That an Ekadashi is one way through which we can do it. For that, let us understand what Ekadashi is. Eka means one. Dashi means 10. Now, this is the meaning of the word. It is true that the day when we call Ekadashi, that is the 11th day. But there is also another meaning for Ekadashi. Let's take the word Dashi. Dashi means 10, as I told you. So let's divide it 5 and 5. So we have 5 sense organs or Jnanendriyas, and 5 other organs which are called Karmendriyas or action organs, like hands, legs. All of these help us to perform some actions, right? So they are called Karmendriyas. So these are 5 and the sense organs are 5. So we need to use all these 5 plus 5, 10 that we have, these special organs. Let us use all of these and focus it all on achieving just one thing. That is to realize our self, or our true nature, or the Vishnu who resides in ourself. That is the main meaning that they're trying to convey through this term Ekadashi. Now, there is one scientist whose name is Yashinori Osumi. So he's a Japanese biologist, and he came up with a research on fasting. But most of this was already explained in our ancient scriptures. But then he has given it a scientific view and hence proved it to the world. So what he says is, when we stop eating or when we fast, that is when we consume little bit of food like fruits, nuts, and we stop eating the grains, cereals, and all of that, our body starts getting into a phase where all these dead cells, all the unwanted proteins or malfunctioning cells, all of them get destroyed. And the fat which is stored where the food is stored, it all comes into use. And thus our blood is purified, our body is purified, and it becomes more energetic. That is what he's saying. And it's very true. And that is the significance of why we fast. Let me tell you one more interesting thing. I'm sure all of you have learned in your 7th science class that our human body is 60 to 80% water, and you must be able to relate it to earth, which is also having such a large amount of water. Here's one fact you might not know that very much, or it's not so popular. It's that a moon, it attracts the liquid in earth, and that leads to waves. And according to science, how they observed it was the waves on the oceans or the seas, it is very rough, or they're very high on days which have full moon or no moon, that is Amavasya or Purnima. The waves are very high and rough and fast. But on the other days, they are more gentle, placid, and peaceful. Similarly, we can understand that moon is also having some effect on the human body, because even we have that water content inside our body. So that's the reason there is some changes happening, and moon's effect is what is making all of those changes. Another reason is that on these days, science has observed that there is extensive atmospheric pressure. There's a lot of pressure on the body, and whatever pressure comes on the body or earth, it has significant effect on our mind as well. So our mind has a little imbalance. So that's the reason, according to many research, it's shown that on these days we become more angry, we become more frustrated, and many bad qualities like greediness, all of them creep inside us. And there's another research which shows that in some psychiatric hospitals, the mental patients, they become more aggressive, more angry. They have uh, so many mental issues happening, and it's on peak on these 2 days. So almost like a roller coaster, it's always changing on these 2 days. And it's also observed that in one particular fire extinguisher agency, around 25 to 30 extra calls come in on only these 2 days. So I guess all of these examples are enough to show that there are so many effects happening on these 2 days, that is Amavasya or Purnima. What can we do to calm ourselves, prevent all of these, and still have the state of bliss in ourselves? That is through fasting. How exactly does fasting help us? So as soon as you consume food, what happens is all the blood circulation, it moves towards your digestive organs, or like your stomach, intestines, and other digestive organs. And your brain is not supplied with enough blood. But the moment you fast, all the blood that was used to digest your food, it starts moving upwards, and it starts circulating in your brain. That makes you more active. It helps you to concentrate more, focus more, study more better, and do whatever you want to achieve. You can do it so much more better. So fasting is itself very beneficial. But then if you fast on an Ekadashi day, then it's 100 times more beneficial. And if at all you fast on Vaikunta Ekadashi day, then it is equal to fasting on all the Ekadashi days throughout the year. Just today, one day you fast, and you get so many benefits. And is only fasting enough? Not really. You should also have that. You should also have that trying to keep your mind in bliss, peaceful, meditate, chant Krishna's name in your mind. That is when you'll get all kinds of benefits. Also, I just wanted to add one interesting point. It's that I told you that the war happened for 1,000 celestial years. Let me tell you that one celestial year, or 1 year in earth, it's equal to 1 day in for God. So if 1 day is equal to 1 year for us, then imagine how much big the 1,000 celestial years would be. Also, this 1 year is divided into two parts. The first part is where the Vaikunta Ekadashi happens, and in the very beginning, in the month of January, at the very beginning of the year, that is when it's called Brahmi Muhurta, when the gods arise and they also start meditating and they try to do sadhana. And this time is when Vaikunta Ekadashi comes. So that's the reason it becomes more and more auspicious. Now that we have understood and come across so many interesting facts, and we've also listened to such an interesting story of Vaikunta Ekadashi and Lord Sri Krishna, let us chant his divine name. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Since you all loved the quiz last time, I have a quiz for you. Just 2 questions. Please raise your hand if you know the answers. The 7 doors of the Vaikunta symbolizes which of the following? 7 koshas, 7 organs, or 7 chakras, or none of the above? Yes, Tejas, go ahead.
7 chakras.
Very good. Excellent, Tejas. Last question. Which Ekadashi is the most auspicious? Vaikunta Ekadashi, Apara Ekadashi, Mohini Ekadashi, or Ananda Ekadashi? Yes, Ramakrishna, go ahead.
Vaikunta Ekadashi.
Very good, Ramakrishna. Very good, everybody. So let us now jump in to learn the new Dhyana Shloka, which we all are waiting to learn.
Hari Om to all the divine Atma Jyotis present here. Happy Vaikunta Ekadashi to all of you. As Manya mentioned earlier, today is very auspicious to chant Bhagavad Gita, and you get many benefits to chant Bhagavad Gita. So let's make the best use of this day by learning Bhagavad Gita Shloka. Okay, so now let's learn the new Bhagavad Gita Shloka, which is Bhishma Drona Thata. So, who wants to volunteer for repeating after me? Tejas, I think you got a chance last class also. This time, let's give it to Vidisha. So, Vidisha, yeah. So now let's learn this Gita Shloka. Okay? So everybody sit straight, keep your back erect, join your hands, close your eyes, and tell it along with Vidisha. Bhishma Drona Thata.
Bhishma Drona Thata.
Jaya Drata Jala.
Jaya Drata Jala.
Gandhara Nilotpala.
Gandhara Nilopala.
Shalyagrahavati.
Shalyagrahavati.
Kripena Vahani.
Kripena Vahani.
Karnena Velakula.
Karnena Velakula.
Ashwathama Vikarna.
Ashwattama Vikarna.
Ghora Makhara.
Ghora Makara.
Duryodhana Vartini.
Duryodhana Vartini.
Sotirna Khalu Pandavai.
Sotirno Khalu Pandavai.
Rananadi.
Rananadhi.
Kaivartaka Keshava.
Kaivartaka Keshava.
Very good. So now let's understand the meaning of this Shloka. Sorry. So what this Shloka means is, if we bring the Krishna in us, as earlier it was told that if we God is inside us, so we need to bring out the quality of Krishna and apply it in our life. The, which is focus, kindness, happiness. We all these beautiful qualities of Sri Krishna. The same we also can overcome anyone. Like for example, in this Kurukshetra war, the Pandavas were able to overcome the Kauravas, who were 11 Akshohinis, and Pandavas were just 7 Akshohinis. It may seem less, which you may seem, oh, it's just 4 Akshohinis difference. It's not a great difference. You may feel that, but the fact is that an Akshohini has so many elephants, horses, foot soldiers, and there are kings, there are ministers, everybody are there. So Akshohini is so large. Like that they had all together, they had more than 21,000 Kauravas. So they were top of Pandavas, but still, all of you know that Pandavas finally won the war against the Kauravas with the support of Krishna, and they were dedicated to Krishna. When Arjuna was asked what he wanted earlier in the Mahabharata, he told that he wanted Krishna, and because Krishna was a very wise person, and Duryodhana had the whole of the Narayana Sainya, but still they couldn't win in the war because we need to be in the side of dharma. They were able to overcome Bhishma, Drona, Bhishma, Drona. They were so powerful. They were so powerful. Bhishma, Drona was the teacher. So teacher is always very good, right? Is very good in what they do. So Jayadratha, Shakuni, who was another good warrior, Shalya, Kripa, and he was also another teacher for the Pandavas and Kauravas. Karna, who was so mighty, you have heard his tales, right? Ashwatthama, the son of Dronacharya, Vikarna, brother of Duryodhana, and Duryodhana himself, who was so powerful. The Pandavas were able to overcome them because they had Krishna. Krishna on their side. Krishna represents kindness, focus, concentration, determination, hardworking, all the positive qualities. So we need to be in the side of dharma, and we should always try to apply the qualities of Sri Krishna. Hari Om. I'll share my screen. I'm sorry. Yeah. So anybody has any questions? If you have any questions, you can raise your hand. I'll come to you one by one. Okay. So if there are no questions, we can. Yeah, so if there are no questions, we can go to the understanding part. So can each one of you share what you understood from this shloka? You can raise your Zoom hands. I'll come to you one by one. Tejas, Vidisha. Yeah, Tejas, you want to go ahead?
Yeah, actually, there is one thing I know about Shakuni.
Yeah.
Shakuni, you see the names Gandhari and Shakuni, it actually sounds like an Afghanistani name. Actually, the thing is that time, the entire world was like India. Even though it was in the Afghanistani area, Gandhari and Shakuni, they came to India and started to live with Dhritarashtra. And yeah, that's the thing.
Wonderful. So here you know about Mahabharata. It's very nice to know that. So Shakuni was from Afghanistan. He was from present-day Kandahar in Afghanistan. They came to Kuru, which is near Meerut and Delhi, because Dhritarashtra was the husband of Gandhari. So even Shakuni came along with her. And so now anybody wants to share anything or share your understanding? Tejas, Vidisha, Darshak. Yes, Ramakrishna, go ahead.
Namita and I have understood that I want to tell my understanding. Can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
I have understood that Duryodhana was a jealous man. He was very jealous of Arjun coming inside first, and he told a lie to Krishna that he came first. So we'll have to not do that. We'll have to be grateful to everyone. If we didn't get that chance, it's okay, we can get next time. But this Duryodhana was not like that. He wanted Narayana Sena, really, because it is the biggest Sena, and he thinks that Krishna is only the one.
Wonderful. So whatever we compare God to, God is supreme. So what Duryodhana thought is, Krishna is just one person. He is just an ordinary man, and Narayana Sena, so many Akshanis, elephants, foot soldiers, everybody are there. So he thought that's more supreme than just one ordinary man like Krishna. That's what he thought. And wonderful, Ramakrishna. Let's clap for Ramakrishna.
Thank you.
Okay. So now let's move on to Darshak and Bhuvan. Who is going first? Darshak or?
My name is Bhuvan, and I understood that, as you said, the battle river of Kurukshetra, there are like several different roles of different characters, such as like Drona's two banks and Shakuni, who is king of Gandhara, as a blue water lily, and Shalia's crocodile, Vikarna and Ashwatthama as dangerous alligators, and yeah, Duryodhana, the like whirlpool, and uh, Krishna as a ferryman. So I just understood. I understood the characters in Kurukshetra and their roles.
Okay. So Bhuvan, this is that's also what you told is correct. But the true meaning of this shloka is that lies in the last two lines. Pandavas, because they had Krishna. So what is this shloka mean is, what is having Krishna? Is it having one man with a flute and who is wearing that crown? Is he called Krishna? Bhuvan, can you unmute and tell?
Yeah, can you repeat?
Is Krishna just one ordinary? Is Krishna just an ordinary man with a flute? Is he only limited to a man with flute? Excellent. So he's not a man with flute. He's still more supreme than that. He is just here. He's looking like this. But the true Krishna is that all kindness, happiness, focus, all these good qualities is represented by Sri Krishna. So if we are on the side of dharma, we follow all these qualities, we can overcome all these people. Like here it indicates all the bad qualities. All these are against dharma, right? So we can overcome anyone. They're all so strong. Bhishma, Drona, Shakuni, and Vikarna, Duryodhana. They're all so powerful, but still Pandavas with less advantage in numbers. They won the war. So that's the meaning of this shloka. Did you understand, Bhuvan?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Darshak, what did you understand? Would you like to share what you understood?
I didn't.
Okay. So what this shloka means is, the meaning of this shloka is that Shri, and if you bring out the qualities of Sri Krishna in yourself and have all the great qualities which help you, then you can overcome any difficulty. That's what basically means. Like for example, if you are in a hard situation, you don't know what to do. If you have that bravery, you can overcome it. So that's what the shloka means. Did you understand, Darshan?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So now let's, Ramakrishna, you have anything else to say?
No.
Okay. So if you don't have anything, you can lower your hand. Okay. So now, anybody else? Okay. So now I pass it on to Manya. Thank you. It was a wonderful session with all of you, and you all have participated in a very nicely today. So today is Vaikunta Ekadashi, and we have done the best auspicious day. So I pass it on to Manya. Hari Om.
Thank you, Namit. Let us bring a nice conclusion to today's special class. With the prayers, I request all of you to please fold your hands, keep your back erect. And now let us start. Please repeat along with me, but with your mics on mute. Asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritam gamaya. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidham Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Nanu Nanembudu Nanalla Ideha Manabuddhi Nanalla Sachidanandatma Shivananu Nane Shivoham 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 Antarjyotihi Bahirjyotihi Pratyakjyotihi Paratparaha Jyoti Jyotihi Swayam Jyotihi Atma Jyotihi Shivosmyaham. Atma Darshanam Brahmadarshanam Brahmadarshanam Satya Darshanam. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayaha Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. Sarvesham Swastir Bhavatu Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu. Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Shri Krishna Arpanamastu.
Thank you very much, Manya. Thank you, Namit. Thank you all wonderful Balakrishnas and Vivekanandas. We will meet next Monday.
Hari Om Vijayji. Shubhratri.
Shubharatri. Hari Om.